Hello world, my name's Ben and welcome to Recap. Last episode, the party spent most of the time researching their new visions. There was one party member that got left out of all the excitement though, and that was Noir. Beginning of this game, Noir woke up finding himself in a bedroom, the sounds of a tavern coming from elsewhere in the building. He headed down to the tavern area and met up with the rest of the party. They briefly discussed what they had found so far. He also revealed to them that his vision contained the location that this invitation acceptance was supposed to happen. And that was at the scene of a volcano. Not really specific volcano, but just generally at a volcano. It wasn't long before it was Relvin's time to go to the black market, along with any other party members that wanted to go with him. They were going there to search for the Underdark Amethyst, which a shady dealer had indicated might be able to be found in this black market scenario. So the whole party except Zinj went off, followed the instructions, and found themselves coming out in this large stable-like building with a variety of pens set up with stalls that normally would house livestock, but there was no livestock there. This apparently had been abandoned and was now just used by the underworld community for housing different booths that were selling all sorts of things. After avoiding a few scams, the party managed to find that there was no real likelihood of recovering an Underdark Amethyst in the surface world, and that their only chance was to go try to deal with the dragons in the city of Amethyst. In the morning, the party decided to move on from Muskill and search out elsewhere, specifically the city of Junesia, where the tome that they were looking for, the Primal Pathicaris, was supposed to be residing in a history museum within that city. They teleported to the outskirts, not really having a specific destination, and grabbed a carriage ride into the main city to make it to the actual museum. Spent a while investigating the museum. Everyone split up, which is always a lot of fun. Noir and Varga ended up spending their time talking with the front clerk. Relvin, Zinj, and Gurgen ended up sitting outside, waiting for the rest of the party to finish their investigations. And Melanoa ended up searching, found the exhibit where it was supposed to be, with a sign that said that the item was out for cleaning. So she went behind closed doors, trying to find where the staff might have it at some sort of cleaning station where normal public isn't allowed. Melanoa wasn't at all successful, but she also didn't get caught, so that's good. However, at the front desk, they had more luck. Noir got the clerk talking and talking and talking, talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. But some of what she said was actually useful. That included information that the book was stolen recently, along with 5 other artifacts, and that the items hadn't been returned. They'd been gone for about 2 weeks, and usually the city guard would recover any items that were stolen because the security actually in the museum was kind of lax, so things got stolen far more frequently than they should. The only specific information she had about the theft was supposedly it was done by the Panther. She really doesn't know who the Panther is, but she passed on that information regardless. Something in the communication got confused, and the party actually came away thinking that there was a group of Panthers that had stolen the book, rather than an individual called the Panther. But they discovered later, researching by talking to people in a tavern, that the Panther is an individual in the criminal underworld that runs a thief gang. While the party was in the tavern, talking to a bard and got that information, they also learned that the Panther theoretically has an abandoned factory on the east side of town that he uses as his hideout. Meanwhile, Zinj left the tavern and was going elsewhere to investigate the possible suspicion that the city guard was actually involved in the thefts, and that was why there was this consistent back and forth. They stalked some city guard and eventually found one that was going off duty, followed him, and located the city guard headquarters. A quick B&E, got in through the second floor, scouted out the second, third, fourth floor, eventually found an evidence room, but didn't find anything there that was applicable to the museum or the Panther. Eventually, satisfying his curiosity, he decided wasn't anything here he was gonna find, and he headed back to the tavern, met up with the rest of the party. Having pulled all this new information together, they decided that they would wait till morning because they were all kind of tired from the day's travels and activities, and were going to start investigating this factory to see if they could track down the missing items. And that is where we left off last night. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any comments, leave them below. Hope you enjoyed this, and I also hope you have a fantastic day. Relvin, Zinj, and who's the other guy? Gurgen.